Good morning, Estacado High School, and welcome to the 2016 Westerner Marching Festival. My name is Kit Summerour, and I'm a show and drill designer from Dallas, Texas. You guys are set and ready to go on the field. Looking forward to a great performance from you guys, so good luck. Looking at our spacing across the back line, looks very, very close, pretty good from left to right in the low brass back there in saxophone.
Drum Major Dominique Carter, you may begin your performance for the Westerner Marching Festival.
Okay, and here we go. Okay, make sure when we, you may say your dots in rehearsal, but let's not start the show out dutting that loud. A bit of a distraction. It should be just loud enough that the person to the left and the right can hear. Yeah, and pretty cool solo right there. Some intonation issues for sure. Drill-wise, I think we could have had something a bit more impactful for what's actually happening in the music here. Now it feels like we've actually started. You know, there's a little bit of movement happening. Those flutes up at the front, very nice carriage of their instrument, look very sharp in that uniform also. Now trumpets, let's make sure we're going do 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 do, making a nice warm sound, teeth apart, tongue out of the way. Yeah, timing from person to person. Not quite perfect, but definitely getting there. Nice staging of the drum line right here for their feature. Color guard almost together. Almost together. Yeah, may need a little less cowbell there. It's kind of covering up the winds at this point. Same with drumline. Balance between the horn line and the drum line. Drumline does feel a little abrupt. It may be because of their staging. Yeah, nice mellophone right there. Very good. Oh, not quite together on our turn. Some of us, we're second-guessing ourselves. Whatever happens, make a commitment to it fully, and if you mess up, that's fine. I mean, it's still very much early season, but commit to whatever you're going to do. Nice moment right here, but again, I feel like at this point, after the drum feature, the drum line should definitely be staged behind the winds. Definitely would help with pulse and timing. Okay, trumpet, do not stick out above the ensemble. We all have to fit in and have a nice blend and balance throughout the entire group. Definitely changing mood here. Now, as we move at a slower tempo, now our marching becomes even more exposed. So we want to make sure that we hit with the very back edge of our heel on the downbeat, not the bottom of our heel, and maintain our foot flex for as long as possible before rolling down. Some of us roll down very, very quickly. And if you're backwards marching, I see a low reed player right now, make sure that we're staying up on our platforms and not rolling down what looked almost under their heels. Wasn't quite there, but now seeing some people up front with some great foot flex. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Almost everyone close together there, especially in the back. The timing was better than in the front. Okay, let's really think about nice quality musicianship right here, singing through our horn. Don't just play the notes, but literally make the most beautiful, gorgeous sound that you can, and do not be louder than your neighbor. Woodwinds could definitely be making more of a musical contribution right here. As we land in this set, spacing is definitely an issue. I know that you have a few holes out there, I'm sure due to eligibility. But for the people that are there, let's make sure that our spacing is really locked in, especially on a set where we're going to be holding there and seeing it for an extended period of time. Oh, let's watch our intonation right there. And think, oh, again, singing through the horn, making the most beautiful sound that you can. Okay, now we have like a few shoulder issues in the brass. Woodwind shoulders look really good. Very good woodwinds. Yeah, and this might be a time where you want the woodwinds to come more towards the front sideline and actually be playing into a mic. Maybe not a mic right up in their faces or anything, but it's very difficult to hear them. They're staged appropriately, but unfortunately, them producing enough sound to really carry all the way up to the press box is insufficient. And part of that is the nature of the instrument and the few numbers that are out there. And part of it is we just need more air. Okay, and yeah, people out in the back coming into this set looked a little awkward, maybe not as strong as what we've seen you do in the opener. Color guard, I love the design of your flag. It's really interesting. We're a little confused on our choreography right now about when to move. Yeah, definitely not as strong color guard as I've seen you before. Here we go. Now we're starting to get going, but we're still not quite together. And low brass, we cannot bump the front of that note that way. We cannot allow that to happen. Again, think about being like the most professional musician that you can be. You know, I try to think of, in marching band terms, the upper body is the musician and the lower body is the athlete. All right, and we may have some more drill there. I'm not sure where, if you're supposed to be holding that long. Maybe you're not quite finished with the show, and that's totally okay. We're still very early season. Overall, some good things. I mean, body carriage, especially from woodwinds, strong, very strong. Thank you. Brass, sometimes we have some shoulder issues and some alignment of our horn angles from person to person that could be a bit better. So make sure and revisit marching fundamentals with everyone. Make sure that we're all producing the most gorgeous tone that we can, and everyone needs to make a musical contribution to the ensemble and the show that you have. All right, well, thank you guys very much for coming out, and I hope the rest of your season goes absolutely splendid for you.